How do we know that it's Boudica and not Bodicea? Our good friend Mark from Archaeosoup has asked, how is it that we know that Boudica pronounced her name with the hard Latin C? If you're on TikTok or YouTube regularly, you've probably seen that terrible video of that professor making fun of people who pronounce Julius Caesar incorrectly. However, we are pronouncing Julius Caesar correctly for English. English does not follow the rules of classical, medieval, or even Hiberno Latin. But then how do we know that Boudica pronounced her name Boudicca, and how is it that her tribe was the Iceni? First thing to note about Boudica is that both main biographies that we have about her life come to us from other sources, one being Tacitus and the other being Cassius Dio. We don't have any surviving works from Boudica herself, so we have no idea how she would have pronounced or even written her own name. But Tacitus spells her name with two C's, so the K sound, and Cassius Dio writes her name Boudicca, C-A at the end. So then where did we get this rogue pronunciation of Bodicea from? That was a spelling mistake that was picked up by the Victorians. It was originally a medieval typo that the Victorians popularized. It's also possible that Boudica was never a queen, and that was never her name. The root of Boudica, Boda, just comes from the Proto-Celtic word for victory. And finally, how do we know that the hard C sound was always in Latin? It has to do with the transliteration of Latin words into Greek. So the Roman C sound became the Greek kappa.